Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
What it do, people? Welcome to another summer daily news show. It's your boy Drift, obviously, for today's show. And we got a couple of interesting ones for you today. I don't even know how much I believe these people. I really don't. The rumour mill's floating around. You know what Liverpool do. Liverpool make it clear they're not doing anything. Keep you hoping. And then every now and again, they hit you with a surprise. Now, this man continues to be linked with us. Asensio. I have absolutely no idea why. He's now been quoted in a few interviews talking about Mo. Bigging up Mo and praising Mo. I don't really know what to think of this one, guys. I really don't. I don't know. Let me know what you lot are thinking. It continues to happen. It seems to be one of the bigger Liverpool rumblings throughout this summer. It's constantly, all the time, they're just talking about Asensio. I don't even know how I feel about it anymore. Like, we've been talking about this for so long now. I'm like, would I like him? Would he be a good player for us? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you lot are thinking about Asensio. Now, this one kind of scares me, guys. I ain't gonna lie. Aston Villa, Stevie G, behave yourself. What you doing, Stephen? What you doing? Apparently, Villa are on the verge of offering £30 million for Joe Gomez, Joey G. Now, what a lot of people don't realise is that Joe Gomez is one of my favourite Liverpool players. If I lose Mane, Origi and Gomez all in 1 year, 1 month, whatever it will end up being, I ain't manifesting shit ever again. Because what am I being punished? Is this my sacrifice? Like, I get the players I want, but then they get rid of my other players? Like, what? But all jokes aside, forget about me for a minute. Joey G leaving Liverpool would be the stupidest thing we could do. Not only because of the quality of the player, not only because of the age of the player, but because the squad just got to the point where we had the balance. We have everything. Now we've got Ramsey for right back. It means Joey would only even play right back at an emergency, meaning he can now play centre back, his preferred position. And he can play it in cup games. He can play it in squad rotation. He can prove he's good enough to be in the starting 11 and maybe even force his way back into becoming a starting lineup player by playing at centre back. But he is an option of someone who can play fullback in an absolute emergency. Why? And I hope he isn't pushing for the move. Rumors a few weeks ago were that he was going to get a new deal. And I truly hope that is still what we're doing. But I'm worried because if Villa put in a 30 million bid, which, by the way, is nowhere near big enough of a valuation. Joey G is a £50 million centre back. And that's just it. In this current market especially, get out of here. 30 million. 30 million for what? Joey's got 2 years left on his deal, from what I remember. 30 is not enough. 30 million is not enough. But even if, why get the squad to the point? Why get the squad to the point where it's a banging squad like we had in January after we got Diaz, yeah? And then go backwards, because you know we're not going to buy a replacement. You know for an absolute fact we're not going to buy a replacement. If Joey goes, it will just be, well, there's some more money. For what? Money for what? You're not going to spend it. Joey G cannot leave Liverpool. He is one of the best centre-backs in the league. He is the best English centre-back in the league. Forget about recency bias and all that crap. We're talking about ability and we're talking about the player. Joey G is the best English centre-back in the league. Why do you think Villa want him? If Joey goes, I'm telling you, that is a major, major mistake. And as you can see for the title, This man right here, this absolute legend of a footballer, I think a lot of people have been taking it for granted that Firmino would just be here for another year and then leave for free, which is devastating as it is, if I'm being completely honest with you. But a lot of people are just assuming that he'll just see out the year. But rumors have surfaced today, people, that Juventus are interested in him. Now, one of the rumors is saying that they want a swap deal for Rabiot. And again, is this just newspapers just making up things? Because Rabiot was also linked with Liverpool in a swap deal with Naby a few days ago, or yesterday even. Why would we want Rabiot for a start? He doesn't have the right attitude from the Klopp and the way that the management team look at their players. He doesn't have the right attitude. Is he even the right type of player? Rabiot. Let me know. How do you lot feel about Rabiot? Like, would you? He was one of those players who was such a hype a few years ago, and everyone was buzzing around him. He left PSG for free. He goes Juve. He doesn't do anything, and with absolutely no disrespect, I don't really feel like there's an excuse to not excel in the other big major leagues. I think if you go to France, if you go to Italy, if you go to Spain, if you go to Holland, and you don't play as well as what your potential is, or you don't live up to your hype, I very much doubt, without being disingenuous to those leagues, that you'll come and flourish in the Premier League. The Premier League is a different beast. So I'm not saying Rabiot's crap, and he hasn't been crap for Juve, far from being rubbish, but he hasn't set the world alight. And if he can't set the world alight in Italy, playing for one of the biggest clubs in Italy, how is he supposed to come to the Premier League and do that? So for me, I don't even get why we would even be after Rabiot. I think he's decent. He's not a bad player, but I don't know, man. So let me know what you lot think about Rabiot and how you feel about this if we did actually do a swap deal, Rabiot for Firmino, or even Rabiot for Naby, as they were quoting in the other show that I did. So let me know, people. Let me know what you think. Boy, slim pickings out here, isn't it? Rabiot, is that what we got? Was that? Sure. And just on a little side note, quickly, Spurs, you just became public enemy #1 because you are signing Rich Son. The hell would you want him for? Anyway, people, love as always. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and we'll be back tomorrow with another summer daily news show. You already know. It's your boy Drift, and I'm out.